Howdy all, and welcome to Lax Lives. Uh, Today we're doing a Let's Play of Minecraft again, so Lac Plays Minecraft. This will probably be, what, episode, I want to say 7, and um, I haven't really moved from the last spot at the end of the last episode. I didn't get anywhere during my exploring. Let's see. I want to drop off this side. That's a pretty long drop. I'll probably kill myself doing this. Whew, that was dumb. But that's alright. Yeah, we gotta do some more exploring. I didn't find horses, I didn't find saddles, I didn't find anything. In fact, we didn't even get very far. Although, part of the beginning of the video last time was taken up by derping around at the house. Um, I vaguely know the direction that I need to go to get home, so we're gonna continue on our way. Looks like we're going to be wandering into some swamp, though. We're not going to find any horses in the swamp. Um, might find a cave, though, to go look around in. I don't really want to dig into the ground too far. I don't want to, just keep caving. The trick is, though, is I'm looking for a dungeon. And the reason being is that horses need some tools to control them. If we see some slimes, I am totally going to be killing up some slimes. I think that's that witch's hut that we saw at the one episode that I said was out in the middle of the ocean. Look at it there. Um, was that last episode or no? Not last episode. 2 episodes ago. 3 episodes ago. Um, but yeah. So to move horses around, you've got to have either a leash, which I actually don't think I know how to make, or a saddle. Um, oh, here's some lava. We don't need lava, but I thought I'd look for it. I don't see it. It must be just underground. Um, and with a saddle, though, you can ride them. There's also a couple of new things you might not know about for Minecraft coming up. One is a name tag, which allows you to name things. You take the name tag, you put it in an anvil. You got to spend a little bit of experience for it, and you can put a name on the name tag, and then when you click on something with the name tag, it gives it a name. So you can name your horses, you can name your dogs, you can name villagers, or at least you could in the one snapshot anyways. Speaking of that, I didn't mention it last time, but we are now on 13W25C. Like I said, every week just about they I don't want to go in that one. That'll probably be the one I needed to. Every week just about they have a new snapshot, which is new updates to the game. Oop. This one didn't go anywhere. That's not anything. Whoa. So I don't know. This one seemed to be mostly bug fixes. I didn't notice anything in the patch notes that were. Oh, oh. Crap. I thought maybe it got it. Alright, I got it. Remember I said I wasn't going down on that one? I did. I also didn't leave a thing telling me, Ooh, I hear a... Oh, that's a cow. I thought it was a slime. So, ooh, there's a slime. I can get some slime balls. I know that the... I can't think what it's called. The leash? Is it a leash? I think it's called a leash. Leash. It's not a lasso. Which way is that sun moving? Why is the sun not moving? think that cloud is throwing off my... Okay. So that way's east, so that's the way I'm going. Yeah, so it's, I want to say, I don't know. Is it leather and slime balls? Is it string and slime balls? I'll have to figure that out. But you can make a leash, and with a leash you can use it on animals and stuff, and then they will follow along behind you as long as you have them equipped with a leash. If you have 2 leashes, then you can leash the animal and then leash an object, and the animal will be leashed to the object so they won't wander off. Which can be pretty nice. Ooh, I'm gonna grab this, not that we found anything to use it on. I'm not going down in this hole either. But we could look. That was just a hole. I'm gonna grab this, give her the spider eyes, I guess. I could turn this sugar cane into sugar for when we find the horses. But yeah, so you can use the leash to leash the animals and they won't run away. But I don't know how to make the leash. I'll have to look that up and see if I can remember. But yeah, so we're using 13W25C. You can get the snapshot yourself if you'd rather play on the snapshot than the standard version. Although they are buggy sometimes, so you got to be careful. You can lose everything you've got. We appear to have come to an ocean, and I don't want to swim. So I do want to continue the direction we're going in. If I don't find something from this direction this episode, then I will return to land, or I will return to the house, and we'll do something else. There's no reason to just keep wandering around in circles. Well, not that I've gone in a circle yet, but I'm gonna make a boat. You can see the boat was just a U shape of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and take this crafting bench with me so I don't have to make another one. I don't need sandstone. And we'll put the boat in the water. Left shift to dismount. That's new. So we will continue in our direction here. You can see the squids out here in the ocean. Who knows how far we're gonna have to go to find land again. Yeah, so last episode I talked about After Earth. I said this episode I'd probably talk about a book. And so we're going to talk about a book. Now it's been a while since I read the book, and I want to talk about the book because next episode we're going to talk about the movie based off the book. Oh, don't crash! Don't. Oh, I crashed. See that? Crashed, broke my boat. When you hit shore too hard, what I got? I got sticks and planks, so I already got to build a new boat. I went and saw World War Z last night. And I want to talk a little bit about the book this episode. Oop, don't forget your crafting table. Where's the sun? Sun is going down, so we're still headed this way. Although it looks like we're getting to some land here. Maybe. Well, we got to another little island. Another little island. So yeah, the book. I thought the book was okay. That's kind of sad. 2 okay reviews in a row. It was just okay. It wasn't great, and there are going to be people who think it was amazing. I don't like that style of book. It was written as kind of like don't get me wrong, I'm fine with anthologies. As long as I know going in that there's going to be anthologies. An anthology, if you don't know, is a book usually full of short stories written by a bunch of different people, usually on the same topic. Although sometimes the topic can just be fantasy. So I own a few anthologies that are just a bunch of short stories by fantasy authors. Wow, this is a huge ocean. And see the stars come out. So I I'm not a fan of. I don't know. How do I want to word this? I'm not a fan of diary type books or report type books. Now, I read mostly science fiction and fantasy, and there are a few out there that are written from the point of view of letters or um, okay, here we go. We're getting to some land. Letters or reports or things like that. Prime example, it would be Dracula. I absolutely love Bram Stoker's Dracula, the movie. I have never finished the book. I'm sad to say. Why did I put that down? I wanted my bed, not crafting bench. I'm going to make it daylight here. Um, and I really should uh, read the book if I'm going to like the movie so much. But, well, you don't have to. But I like to read the books that movies are based off of, and vice versa. Although there aren't so many books based off of movies, it does happen sometimes. There are or book adaptations of movies. I don't read those. Um, oh, there I am running, wasting my hunger. Yeah, I don't really see much anything here. We got a little cave down here we might check out after I whack this zombie. But so, World War Z is a book that is written as a bunch of interviews with people who survived the zombie war. I mean, that's what the book is about. You should probably guess that from the title, World War Z. Although, so I went to I don't know, I seem to have terrible luck when it comes to people in the theater. And I always get people, not always, I guess, but let's say the last 6 movies I went to see, 5 of them people sat directly behind me, even though there were plenty of empty seats in the theater, and they talked all the way through the movie. So it's kind of a running gag for my friends, I guess, that, yeah, they can't hear it, and the people sit directly behind me and talk. And so, yeah, we get in the theater, and just before the movie starts, 4 people come in and sit down directly behind us, and they talk the entire movie. And the theater is probably, this is weird stone patch. And the theater is only like maybe 2/3 full. So there were plenty of places they could have sat. In fact, there were like 4 empty rows behind me. They just came in and sat directly behind me. And then they complained. I mean, not to me, but they were complaining to each other. The one girl's like, I'm too short to see. I can't see over this guy in front of me. And um, yeah. But anyways, back to the book. So the book is a bunch of interviews of people who survived and what they did to survive. Ooh, is that? No. That's weird looking too. I'm going to go over and check this out. Um, you don't often see... Oh, I thought I heard a zombie. You don't often see stone like this just out in the open. I mean, the game randomly generates everything, but this is particularly... And is this anything special? Like, is this a special biome? No, it's just forest. Look at it. It's huge cobble or stone mountain just in the middle of the forest. Weird. Um, but yeah, so look at the ground here. This is crazy. If this was Feed the Beast, I'd say a marsh tried to form in the middle of this forest and didn't happen. Some kind of glitch. That's it's kind of weird looking there. I guess I should look at the sky, make sure I'm going the right direction. Sun, where are you? There you are. Which way are we going? Okay, so it's getting closer, so that way's east, so this is the way I need to go. Um, and it's the prologue, first chapter, something of the book says that the writer is the investigator for the UN who was tasked with getting the information put together for a report for the UN Assembly of what happened during the war. And so he, let myself run out of food, or hunger. He, goes to all these people. Oh, there's a village. Sweet. I don't think we've seen a village before. He goes to all these people and does all these interviews, and then brings back the report, and they turn his report into like 110 pages of facts. And he was angry that they didn't include all of the look. Villagers make sound now, and oh, you can hear them. When you right-click on them, they'll tell you what they'll buy. Look, I could sell him 12 books for an emerald, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna steal his books. They don't actually use them, so, and I can. Now this is a fun thing to do. They use stairs here. These are stairs, wood stairs, so they look like seats. And then this is a fence post with a pressure plate on top for a table. That's right. That man stole our stuff. Ooh. And check this out. This guy will have a treasure chest. This is a blacksmith shop. So when you come in and you talk to him, oh, he's not even here. Which one of you guys is the blacksmith? This one. They will trade different things. So he will trade 2 emeralds for a pair of leather boots. Oh yes, he's got his apron on there. Like this guy, what do you trade? I can get an iron hoe for 4 emeralds. But I'm going to come in here and maybe we'll get lucky. And, no, we didn't get lucky. Some gold ingots, we get some bread, that'll be nice. And a helmet. I guess a helmet's handy. I was hoping for the saddle or the name tag. Or horse armor, I forgot about horse armor. The horses can be armored. I don't think anybody else in here will have a treasure chest in their village, though. It's just blacksmiths. On Feed the Beast, they add in a wizard's tower sometime, and the wizard's tower will have alright, so I'm going this way. We'll have I gave up on my pillars apparently. We'll have a treasure chest in it as well. But treasure chests are the only place you can get saddles, name tags, and horse armor. At least so far. There used to be recipes for it, and they took them out. Apparently thought it was too... I think the saddle part is a little weird. I can understand maybe the horse armor. Maybe that should just be treasure chests, or maybe you should be able to buy it from the villagers like a blacksmith. I kind of want to go check out this little island here. In fact, if we didn't already have a place going, I might move out to this little island. It's kind of cool. But yeah, without a saddle or a lead or leash or whatever it's called, yeah, there's no way I can even bring a horse home if I find him. I can, however, tame them and build a fence around them so that I can come back when I have a saddle. I was kind of hoping maybe to see one out here. This looks like the kind of area they spawn in. This is really weird because my single player game It's like the first thing I saw was a huge group of horses, and I have horses and donkeys, and oh, there's some iron down there. Um, which I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to play on that one because some of my friends might want to play on the server. In fact, one of my friends wants to try out some of the new stuff when it goes live and try and get some of the other people from my multiplayer server that I play on, and we'll do a little uh, survival of the fittest kind of thing where we'll fight each other to the death. Just a quick jaunt down here to see. Oh, see, this island would be awesome. Well, I mean, it's not any better than where we're at. I have been totally distracted from talking about the book too, just over and over. The book is okay. It had some good spots in it. Some of the stories I didn't care for. It is all different stories instead of a single cohesive story. I guess as a whole, it's cohesive because it tells. It starts off with stories of people who survived the beginning, and then tells, you know, the stories progress the war, but none of it is actually about the war, which is that's not true. There's a couple of stories in the middle that talk about the war, but it's like, here's what this militia group did at this one bridge this one time during the war. And so I think this is bedtime. Come on. And so I don't know. I want it to be about fighting the zombies and escaping from the zombies, and that is not what the book is about. But anyways, I think I got distracted when I was talking about what the guy said at the beginning of the book, and that was they took all of his interviews and they condensed them down into like 100-page fact report, which I don't know if they sold that as a book too, but and this isn't the author, this is from the character who these stories are supposed to be interviews he's taken, and so he said, well, you can't just take out the stories from the people because that's the heart of the matter. And they're like, well, no, this is the UN General Assembly. We just want the facts of what happened. If you want to tell everybody's story, then why don't you go ahead and write a book? And so that was the book, was World War Z. And it really is. It's just a bunch of stories from interviews from different people and what they did during the different stages of the war, from how it started. Well, they don't even tell you how it started, but from how the one guy thinks it started all the way to how they think it ended. Now this sand is sunk in here a little bit, and I hear growling. I hear a lot of growling. This might be what I've been looking for. A lot of growling. Oop, and then I just let water in. I know you're down here somewhere. Oh, see, now it's quieter. What we're looking for is a bunch of zombies. Could mean a spawner room, which, like I said, will have cobblestone walls. So if we can find cobblestone walls down in here. Oh, it's getting louder. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Let's do that, or we'll find a... Whoa, there it is, see? That's a spawner room. This is exactly what I was hoping to find. Oh, that's cobblestone. I'm like, why isn't that gravel breaking? Alright, we broke the spawner. That means no new ones will spawn. We got lucky and they wandered out in the hallway here. So we can kill them off while they're out here in the tunnel. And we got 2 treasure chests there. I'm just going to grab this iron because, like I said, falling in the lava made me lose all my iron. I had 3 pieces left and I brought a bucket with me just in case I needed a bucket. You can see this is mossy cobblestone. And, no. We got some wheat. Let's see what can I get rid of. I don't need gravel. We'll take this iron ingot. We'll take the bucket. We'll definitely want the redstone. We can get rid of this dirt, and we'll take, we don't need 2 discs of cat. Who knows if I'll even ever get to the point where I want to listen to the music in the game. Man, I don't have anything to get rid of. What can I get rid of? I guess we'll dump a stone sword, and we'll take 13. What's in this one? Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. We got 2 saddles, a name tag, and horse armor all in the same chest. That means I'm going to have to find 3 more things I can get rid of. So another stone sword can go. Actually, both stone swords can go. My diamond sword's barely got any damage out of it. So give me a saddle and a name tag. I'm keeping the potato. I'll get rid of the string. I don't need the gunpowder. I guess we can get rid of the redstone. And I definitely want that other saddle. So awesome. Right here at the end, we found maybe not... where are these guys dying at? Where are they coming from, I guess, is more the question. That was weird. All those zombies spawning on the surface here? I don't know. I'm just a little disappointed we didn't find a horse. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna finish up talking about the book here real quick, and we are gonna head for home. So that way's west. I hear so much evil noises around here. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go back home between episodes here. But just to finish up, I want to talk about the book a little bit more. Yeah, so it had some good stories in it, I thought, and some of them were okay. I'll talk about the movie in the next episode because they are only barely related. There is no central character to the book. It really is just a collection of interviews from people. So it would be like saying that Tom Brokaw is the hero of the nightly news. I mean, he is, but you know, he's not the central character of the stories that get told on the nightly news usually. I don't even know if Tom Brokaw is on the nightly news anymore, to be honest. I don't usually watch the nightly news. But yeah, there were a couple of stories I really liked from the book, and a couple of stories I thought were kind of dumb. And the stories I really liked didn't make it into the movie. But the stories that I thought were really dumb didn't make it in the movie either. So I don't know if that's a plus or a minus. I'm going to check this out over here just a little bit, just to see if maybe there are horses over here. Horses are supposed to spawn in the... Horses are supposed to spawn in the plains biome, and I don't think this is plains. It could be, though. It is plains. And, I mean, we haven't seen any anywhere. Or I haven't seen them. Maybe they were out there and I just didn't look in the right direction. But I want to get up over here on this hill. And maybe we'll get lucky. And now that I've got 2 saddles, I can saddle me up a horse. Yeah, I don't see any. Anywhere. I see some sheep. But, alright. If I find a horse, I'll go ahead and start the next episode. So you guys can see that. If not, then I am going to head all the way back to home. And we'll pick another direction to go from there. So, Thanks for watching. Like it if you like. Subscribe to be sure to catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.